We are live. Here we go, folks. Glad to see anybody who chooses to drop in here for my actual very first solo live stream on Instagram. And as many of you, as most of you or all of you know, I am Dennis Bateman, the spy voice and the Pyro voice from Team Fortress 2, our favorite game, right? So, I think I'll get stuck. See a lot of comments coming in. Spy Gaming, howdy. What's good, Dennis? Oh, this is great. Got some friends dropping by. Yoo! All right. Now, this is about signing. So, I'm going to get started right off. And I will address some of your questions along the way. So, anybody who has any suggestions about how I can do this better, don't have any hesitation to let me know, because I'm just kind of getting started in this live stream business. So let's start with the first photo I have here in front of me, which goes out to Traxel. And Traxel is wanting a spy by Flapjack. Isn't that great art? Flapjack has created, brand new art for this year, and I'm loving all of it. Also, I just want to mention that I was able to acquire some archival images from Valve Studios, from our friends at Valve, that kind of give you a sense of how the characters were created from the very beginning. So those are available on Streamily.com. And I can actually show you some of them here today before we end. I have about 45 minutes to go here, so let's get moving. So Traxel wants me to write Spy's voice line. Sorry to pop in unannounced. Sorry to pop in unannounced. And here we go, Traxel. You'll get exactly what you want here. Traxel. Sorry to pop in unannounced. And the spy. There we go, Traxel. How's that look? Yeah? There we go. So we got one there. Now, let's see who we have next. Is Sasha. Sasha would like the line, "One shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask." Somewhere on the poster, as well as a signature, of course. All right, Sasha, here we go. One shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. That, you see, is spelled Z-A-T, in case you didn't know. That mask. Ha 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 ha! All right. And there is Sasha. Le Pyro. All right. Now let's see what some people are saying. Hello, Dennis. Others join. Depends if he chooses to keep it up or not. Caramel. Oh, I remember the name Caramel. You're in here. I should bought one really, but your signature from PAX really did me well. All right. You made it to PAX. That was such a fun time. It was so great to see everybody there. That was actually my first live signing at a con, and we just had a great time with everybody and looking at all the cosplay and all the great fans, and Boston. I'd never been to Boston. All right, let's move on here to what we got next. To Nicholas would like a Pyro. You could write how Pyro likes his steaks done and what gravy he uses. Need Pyro steak. Love your work. Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. All right. Let's see. What kind of steak does Pyro like? Okay. To Nicholas. Yeah, I think the spy, the Pyro, likes his steak well done. Sauce of cognac. Yes, a nice French liqueur. On fire. That's nice and well done. All right. There to Nicholas. Steak well done. I am translating for the Pyro, of course. Steak well done. Sauce of cognac on fire. The Pyro. There you go, Nicholas. Now let's see what's going on here. Can you hit the gritty for 2 fort? You know, I don't think I can today. Trying to be so normal about this, but I'm just stupid happy. Oh, wannabe ME. I'm trying to be normal too, you know. It's not like I haven't been on camera before, but this is a whole other thing. Let's see, join. Okay. All right, let's move along then. We got now. Okay, I have a spy here for Gabby, aka Horror. So Gabby, aka Horror, would like to have the spy, and so you shall. 2. Gabby. Gabby simply wants a signature from the spy. Very well. And here we go. The spy. C'est moi, the spy. And here it is for Gabby. Coming right to you. Oh, I suppose I should say, aka, get this straight, Horror. What a lovely name. Right up our alley. You will be a priceless member of the team. Horror. There we go, Gabby. Now, so I said I'm hitting the greedy. All right. Compromised retard gang. Hit the greedy. I'll have to look into that. All right. Next we have Queen Derpy. Queen Derpy would like a Pyro. All right. I have a Pyro here. Queen Derpy would like. Congratulations to you on your 11 years of Pyroman. All right. To Queen Derpy. Congratulations to you. This is for a beautiful Pyro, my friend and sometimes my enemy, right? There it is for Queen Derpy. Thank you, Queen Derpy, for being interested. Next we have say happy birthday, Jimmy in the spy. All right, well, if you can do it live, Jimmy. number 473 would like a spy to say, Bon anniversaire, Jimmy. In other words, happy birthday! You must be careful with birthdays, you know. I love them, but too many of them can be deleterious to your health. Yes, could even be fatal. Too many birthdays. All right, that's Jimmy. All right. Let's see here. Number 473, which let me find that number. That's the shout out. Yes, that's right. All right. As the spy. And I will put on the back, happy birthday, Jimmy, live shout. And there we go. Jimmy, hope you have a happy birthday. Now, what do we have here? And thank you so much from Screenblow, Dennis. You are welcome. Thank all of you for coming today. This is fun. Hey, can you say, Scout, we have to cook as the spy? Scout, we have to cook. Scout, we have to cook. Wannabe wannabe.m.e. Lovely, a lot of inspiration with your work. Oh, well, if you're an aspiring voice talent, good luck to you. It's a fun line of work when you can get it, yes. I got a bucket of chicken, but I am not one of your fried chicken tramps, as you know. Let's move on to Gabby. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Now we have Corbin. Corbin, number 474, wants, it seems, only the signature of the Pyro. All right. All right, to Corbin. There you go, Corbin. Welcome to the Hall of Flame. All right, now we'll move on to, you know, if I'm being too silly, just let me know. That was Corbin 474. Now we have next, this will be the last time you will see me. 475. All right, and this one goes to Rob. This will be the last time you see me. There we are, Rob. Flapjack spy coming at you. I tell you, I have to say, I'm just so really impressed with the artists that get involved with us here. You know, every time we need new art for fans, Streamily has fabulous artists who just come right through. And let me now I will show you this one. This one may be familiar to some of you. There's also a Pyro that corresponds to this. And I first saw these when I made a visit to Valve in Washington State. And I walked into this beautiful lobby where there's an enormous red valve, literally. A huge, you know, like cast iron red valve in the lobby there. And festooning the walls all around are these beautiful family portraits of all of the Team Fortress 2 family. You know, what can I say? They're all there. We're all there. And they're kind of classic. You know, these are early art. I also was able to acquire stuff like this, which is an early rendering of The Spy, which I kind of think is, we call it spy noir, but I kind of think of it as a throwback to my childhood, which was the golden age of the spy character, you know, all over TV and movies. Because it was the Cold War, you know, and there were spies everywhere, and we were fighting communists. So, but this is that spy, and he kind of reminds me of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. Some of you may know that series, old series, but really fun. Ilya Kuryakin and Napoleon Solo. All right, I digress. So let's get moving here. We've done Rob, and we are moving on to that's an audio shout out. Audio shout outs will be done after this live signing. I'm going to just devote this time to signing and talking and being silly. And the shout outs, video and audio, will be coming to you through Streamily a little later, okay? And I apologize for the delay in this. I had a medical issue that required some attention and a little bit of rest, and so I took a week off. Now I'm back in the pink, so I'm moving along. Let's see what we have here. Silly time. I love your work. I've spent so many hours of my life with your characters. That really touches me. Because initially I wondered, why would all these fabulous, fun young people want to spend time with us guys, you know? I mean, we're just like the first wave of professional voice talent in these things. And it's so gratifying to hear people say how much they appreciate our work and how much time they've spent with us. And I'm glad to hear it. I feel like I have a whole family out there. Would you ever come to Oklahoma despite nothing ever happened here? Of course. I love every state in whatever way, you know? I like to travel. Thank you. I will stay healthy for many more years. Now that I have so many friends around the world that like Team Fortress 2, they've got a reason to live. So it's changed me so much to see how cool the VCs are and so amazing. You know, I do really, you know, it's amazing. We do feel supported by the TF2 community. It's just incredible. And it's so great when we can do fundraisers too for some of the TF2 community and give back in a certain way. So hope to meet all of you at some con someday, if not just online here. All right, let's see. We're going to move on to number 481, which would be Sean. Number 41, they want a Pyro by Flapjack, and I've got plenty of those. So looks like no instructions, just the signature. Yes, well, there we are, Sean. If at first you don't succeed, fry again. Silly jokes by the Pyro. That's for Sean. Next on the list comes 487. Oh yes, one of my favorite lines of all time. It goes out number 487, no name here, but they would like to have, "I'm not one of your fried chicken tramps. Seduce me!" Don't you love? I love that's. I think my favorite scene is when the spy gets to give the scout a lesson in seduction. What can I say? Just a lesson in seduction. Scout needs some help. Fortans, Peru. I'd like to get down to Peru too. Next time I'm going to come to Peru, because I do actually have a voice, you know, in Dota. I play the Invoker in Dota, and I would like to attend the International sometime and see all those fans. All right, let's move on to number 487, which is a spy. All right. I'm not one of your fried chicken tramps. Seduce me. Seduce me. Number 487. Whoever you are, remember? I am right behind you. Okay, let's see who's next here. Two, Gavin Cyrobolic. To Gavin Cyrobolic. No? Yeah? Yeah. And who loves Pyro for his 21st. Let's see what number that is. That's 489. Wait. All right, this is always a challenge to keep track of the list here on my other screen. 488. That's odd. I've got a 488 and I don't see a 488. So, first snafu. All right, let's move on to well, I have a feeling that one may be misnumbered, but his name will come along. I'll be looking for Felix in my stack here. So, 489 is Gavin Cyrobolic. Okay. 2, Gavin Cyrobolic. Gavin would like, it says, gift for a friend who loves main Pyro for his 21st. All right. Gift for a friend to Gavin. So the friend must be Gavin and Cyrobolic. I'm not sure what that means, but we will use a black one here for this. To Gavin Cyrobolic. How about have a sizzling happy 21st birthday, and I will sign it Pyro, your friend Pyro. There we go, to Gavin. That's a flapjack Pyro. You know, I was so gratified at the PAX East because so many fans came dressed as the beautiful Pyros and spies and everybody else. You know, the sniper kids. I even saw some scouts. That was cool. And a couple of people actually gave me items that they had created themselves. In fact, I should have that. Should have one of those right here, but I don't. They're in the other room. There was a beautiful Pyro mask. And if you've been following Search for Sandwich, you'll see the Pyro's mask, you know, change a little bit because he has kind of switched to the mask that is the identical sort of replica of the Pyro in the game. So keep an eye out for that. And we are filming another Search for Sandwich episode very, very soon. Very soon. So interpret that as you will, but it will be up shortly. Follow us as we search for the sandwich. This one is, let's see, I've got the number here. 490 to Mason Para. And he would like a 2008 Toyota Corolla. 2008. Well, that should be easy. They don't change much in those days. And I actually own a Toyota Corolla. I won't even tell you how old mine is, but it still runs. They're good cars. Amazing. The body is, you know, falling apart, but the engine just won't die. So let's see here. Grab a Pyro here, and this is a Flapjack Pyro number 490 Mason to Mason Para. Let's see here. Let's just say all it says is a 2008 Toyota Corolla, so I guess I'll try to do a little doodle here. Let's see if I can do this. Not the greatest artist in the world. You know, why do you need to be if you're a mercenary? That should do. 2008 Toyota Corolla. And here we go. There you go, Mason. That look like a 2008 Corolla? Mason, enjoy. Yes, that's our getaway car, isn't it? The or I should say our clown car. I don't know if you guys know the trope of the old circus days when there were still circuses moving around the country. There was always a clown car that would come out, and it'd be so full of clowns, and they would all tumble out of this little tiny car. In fact, there was a famous play back in the 1960s, I think, called 1,000 Clowns. Great play, and it was basically kind of hearkened to that image of the car full of clowns, which I think is what we're doing, right? With Search for Sandwich. All right, that was Mason, and let's move ahead here to. Okay, we've got a Blake. Blake wants a Pyro, a Flapjack Pyro. A Flapjack Spy. You know, what can I say? When you play that two characters for 20 years, almost, you can get a little schizophrenic. You forget who you are. So on number, let's see, 492. This one will go to Blake. Sorry to pop in unannounced. In quotes. Sorry to pop in, it's a long word, on, I just have to be worried about the spelling here, unannounced. There we go, just squeezed it in there. Sorry, pop in unannounced. My pen seems to be getting a little low on ink here. But I will make sure that it is entirely legible. There you go, Blake. Sorry to pop in unannounced. Spies do this sometimes. That was number 492. Now we're going on to 495, which goes out to Jimothy on TV. And he would like a sort of very pithy little Pyro quote here, which is, you know, that's, if you don't know what that means, it's code between Jimothy and Pyro. So let's do this one. Jimothy on TV. Again. See, a lot of people, I mean, I hear that people love the Pyro voice and always want to know how the Pyro voice is done. I considered keeping it a trade secret, but I thought, you know, why tease the fans, so I thought, you know, I should make it seem like it's really a complicated sort of procedure, but it's not, as you can tell. In fact, I'm told this story before, but on the day that I believe that I did the first session of the spy dialogue for the team, I was in a recording studio in downtown Seattle, and they said to me, the director said, we have another character that we're not quite sure where we want to go with him as an odd character, but would you like to audition for him, see, you know, if you want to do that one? I said, well, sure. And so they gave me this list of dialogue. You can find all the dialogue online, I believe, on the TF2, you know, links. And they said I said, okay, fine. How do you want this guy done? And they said, well, it's interesting because he wears a gas mask, so no one can understand what he says. But this is it. This is it. You know. And so we experimented, for, you know, time to, you know, for about, I don't know, a few minutes about. And I went, I did something like, they said, that's not what we're really looking for. It's something else. And I said, well, you know, what about, no, that's not working either. And I said, well, he's wearing a mask, right? Like a heavy mask. He said, yeah. So I went, and they said, that's it. That's what we want. So the rest is history. I became the Pyro that very day. That's luck for you. And I really loved playing the Pyro and watching the Pyro. So here is for, oops, come back. Here's for number 495, Jimothy on TV, your Flapjack Pyro. There we go. You'd be surprised. We only have theories on what is said. Yes. And I love the fact that that there's a notion going around that the Pyro is actually a woman. You know, thought that was cool. Could easily be. You know, I've met many female Pyros at the few cons I've been to. It seems to be a popular costume. Have I seen any TikTok edits of Spy? I don't know about TikTok, but I've seen several edits of some stuff we've done in the sandwich. You know, I especially love whoever it was, I forget now, who actually animated the one called Existential Angst, parts of it, and that was just like, wow, you know, that is so cool. You say hello turkey. I will say hello to you. I'm sure you're not a real turkey, but good to see you. Fans demanded, could we get an uncensored Spy? No, I don't think I can do that on national TV here. Gotta be a little bit censored here. If you want a shout out, you know, it's possible, but I don't know. There are limits. I still can't go over that means Scout is half French. Yeah, well, you know, he's first generation. So what can I say? He didn't come from the old country. 90 degrees was heat stroke. Why, that's dedication. Silent Man Joe. All right. Does Spy approve of Tay being in love with Scout? Of course. Of course. Love is forever. Who could not want love? No. All right, you win, Dennis. Good. Whatever I won. Great. Thanks for stopping in today, guys. I mean, I'm having a good time. It's interesting having a conversation with so many people, not hearing you, but I'm gathering you can hear me. So, live streaming. Here we go. Next up is Ilara. Please say my appreciation, Ilara, and write on the poster as well. Okay. All right. And Ilara, they would like to have a Spy by Flapjack, so I've got one here. So this comes from the Spy to you, Ilara. My appreciation, Ilara. Mon petit chou-fleur. Now, they would like to have this on the poster as well. Okay, got that. My appreciation, Ilara. My appreciation. And he looks very, doesn't he look very truthful and you know, steadfast? I think, yeah. So you can believe the Spy. And if you believe that, no, never mind. Okay, that's Ilara. She's there, number 500. Next we move on to another Pyro for Diego E. Rojas Valdivia. Valdivia? I'm thinking that's the way to pronounce it. Diego E. Rojas Valdivia, who simply would like his name on there. So that's number 503, and it is a Pyro. Good enough. All right. To Diego A. Rojas Valdivia. How's that, Diego? Yes, Diego. Diego, for you, Diablo. All right. I love how everyone's arguing over correct or incorrect French. Yeah, you know. Have fun with that. This could be Quebecois, you know, who knows. I think they speak French in Tunisia as well. I like to think of it as kind of pidgin French. You know, I'm not even sure what that is, but I think it's half sort of French. And you know, I've heard said that, I don't ascribe to this, but that French is just strange Latin. But all those, you know, all those languages, I gather, what they call the Romance languages, that'd be Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, French. What else? Is there another one? I don't think so, but they're all based on Latin. So, and even a lot of what we have left of English here is based on Latin too. So, after Diego, we have Caramel, or Caramel? Hi, it's Caramel again. Can't miss out on Flapjack's art signed by you. Sweet. Can you write, I like my teams like I like my romances, in groups of 6. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And this would be a spy. All right. To Caramel. Okay, with 2 L's. Okay. I like my teams. I like my romance in groups of 6. There we go, Caramel. I like my teams like I like my romances, in groups of 6. Ho 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 ho. And that's number 508 for Caramel. Next, let's move on to Scout time. Oh, wow. Could you doodle a suit for Scout next to your signature? I've been trying to get Scout his Sunday vest for almost a year. Thanks. Well, here's a challenge. All right. Let's see what I can do with this. A suit for Scout. I don't know if Scout would dress in a dress suit. Well, so let's see. Let's just go with my instinct, okay? 2. Scout time. All right. Let's see what I want here. Scout. This will be a quickie here. I think I've seen a vest on Scout, so this could take a few minutes. All right. He's got a hat on, right? Got a little ball cap on there. Pick one of his favorite weapons. Whew, freehand. Well, okay. This is, I think, the only vest I've seen him in. But let's do it. Just for kicks, let's give him a little dress up here. And a signature. One more touch up here. Okay, Scout time. Here you go. Nice. How's that for a little Scout there? Looks like he could use some new clothes, but his little, I gave him a little tie here, as you can see. So if he's going out with his date, since he's learned so much from Spy about how to date, that's what he'll wear, okay? All right, that is 509 going out to Scout time. All right, well, thank you. I'm so gratified. That looks good. Yeah, God love you all. Oh, hell yeah. Talent, thank you. Oh, God, so fun, so fun. I got to practice my characters, though, because I do get a lot of requests for doodles, and so I get on those and make sure that I can knock them off. He's kissing so many women with his horrible little suit. It looks lovely. Why are they talking? You're doing great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And thank you all for coming to my Virgin solo flight on a live stream for TF2. It's been a lot of fun, and just love all you guys and hope to see you and talk to you again soon. And now I think it's about to sign off. If you get to my dealer's choice, tell me something else about Amy. Well, Dizzy, I'll be looking for yours. Do remember that there's lots of great art and some stuff that has never been seen before. I'm really a group shot that I was able to acquire. That was the original family photo is available on Streamily.com, as well as the great stuff from from Flapjack and Gwen Morris, I think, from last year. That's still available, at least in Spy and Pyro. I've got the duo shot. And shout outs. And there's some really interesting, if you go and look, they're really interesting wide shots that are like concept art from the very first concepts of these characters, which are quite a bit different from what they became in the game. And I just think they're kind of cool. But I like that sort of historical stuff. So, see where the brainchild, basically. So, right. Tons of fun for me, too. And, I think it's been great. Let me know if there's any improvements you would like to see. But this was my solo flight for the first time. And now it's time to land. So, great seeing all you guys. Have a great day and a great life. Talk to you soon. Keep tuned in for a search for the sandwich. We're having more fun with that. Bye bye. Au revoir, mon petit chauffeur.